Hey everybody, thanks for clicking and giving me the chance to show you what I think about the men's Ridge Flex waterproof boot by Keen. I'm going to dive into it in just a second, but I just want you guys to know, thank you. The last Keen review video that I did is doing really well. It was something that I had done for the first time, and I was unexpected for the results. So I just want to thank you all for watching. And I'm going to continue to do some more reviews, and kind of how I did the last one. I'm never going to do a review on a product unless I've used it for a long period of time. And these boots I've used for almost 2 years. And I think I can give a really accurate assessment on how the shoe performed for me and what I feel about it. So let's just kind of dive into it here. What I've done with these boots is a lot of hiking, some outdoorsy kind of work stuff, hunting, fly fishing in the woods, just a lot of outdoors activities. This was not something that I'm doing construction work in or anything like that, but I've used these boots a lot for outdoors activities. It has a couple unique features and a couple reliable features as well, and I'll dive into that right here. So you're going to kind of see the back here. This is a unique feature, but it's on some other boots out there. It's kind of like a heel support. They call it a heel lock. It helps get tightened up here whenever you're tying the top of the shoe, and it actually will pull back to lock that heel into place when you're moving around. So it's a cool feature. For me personally, I don't notice a huge difference. But if you're somebody who, you see that on a boot and you need to have it, it's on there. So that's a great feature to have if you like it. The other unique aspect of these boots is in the name, the flex. So you see right here below the tongue, the rubber bellows flex material. It'll actually flex the boot. So when you're going up, it's similar to how if you were to step up into something else just barefoot, it's more matching of what your foot actually does. And yeah, it's a really unique trade. I'll dive into it in a little bit after I go through the waterproof aspect of these, because when you buy a waterproof boot, the number one thing you should care about is, are they waterproof? And these are. Just enough leather to keep these things waterproof. Again, Northeast, it's wet, it's muddy, it's cold, all that stuff. Am I gonna go swimming in these? No. Am I gonna walk around in the woods and feel confident that I can go through 90% of stuff? Absolutely. I feel pretty confident going through a little puddle, anything that's, if it's over the top of my toes, I still feel pretty confident in these. I haven't had any wet socks. So the waterproof aspect of these has worked really well. And the last little thing that I think is kind of cool is that Keen is very big on this toe protection. And like I said, it has just enough leather. A lot of boots that you see, the leather will actually go all the way down or all the way around onto the whole boot. These is a little bit different. The leather actually stops. And you have not only the big rubber toe support that a lot of the other Keen shoes have, but it actually has another little extra harder material, waterproof material in between the rubber and the leather that just coves over just a little bit more and isn't as heavy as the rubber material, right? So it's a good little gradient all the way to the rubber and back to the leather as well. I guess with all these cool features, in my personal opinion, like I said, with the heel lock thing, I don't notice a huge difference. I always love that Keen has the arch support sole in there, which again, just personal preference, nothing crazy. But the real opinion, the thing that you need to focus on is the Ridge Flex. Totally honest here, it took me 3 to 5 weeks. I honestly don't remember how long it took before I broke these in. My foot was not used to this. It really was not. Wasn't used to that. They hurt to wear for a couple weeks, just blankly honest. However, after that 3 to 4 week period, after I broke these in, these have been fantastic. I slipped on another pair of my boots while I was up at the cottage doing some work over the weekend, and that's when it kind of hit me, and I kind of noticed, oh my gosh, I do love those boots. They're great. They are great. Having that flex, it just makes it more realistic to your foot, and overall it just makes it more comfortable and kind of gives you a little bit more of a safety net when you're going to step up into something, right? Like when you're going to step and your boot's just solid, you're kind of hoping that your foot just stays solid and you excel forward. With this, you get that bend, you get that extra little safety net of going up something, and I'm really happy with these things. I think if you're somebody looking for a lightweight, waterproof boot that you're gonna put a lot of miles on, this is a really, really good one. It's worth the money. They're durable. I have seen some reviews that say that these bellows flexes have torn a bit. I haven't seen that, and I put a lot of work into these. So, you know, that's why you got to look at reviews sparingly and do your research, which if you're watching this video, that's what you're doing. For me, they've worked really well. So I'm a big fan. I'm going to buy another pair when I do finally destroy these. But, you know, 2 years in, 2 hunting seasons, a lot of hiking, a lot of miles, you know, they've done really well for me. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. There's a link in the bio if you'd like to get yourself a pair. There's also the ability to subscribe, like, and follow. I do a lot of stuff on Instagram at The Daily Hook Set. A lot of fly fishing. I'm going to do some more outdoors reviews, and I'm just going to try to keep this thing going. I really thank you all for watching and supporting the channel. If you have any questions, like I said, put them in the comments. I'll be glad to connect with any of you. Thank you so much. Have a good day.